Here we have a 19 up style GM dually bed that we will be taking the tail light out. This is the passenger side we're going to be working on. The driver's side is the same, it is just mirrored. You're going to have two screws inside the bed here, and it'll be a T15. Little hand screwdriver with a T15 on here to take those out. Usually they come out fairly easily. However, sometimes you will need a ratchet style to get those out. Once you've got both screws removed, pull the taillight straight back and it will pop out. Once you've got that done, you'll have this wire up in here, a clip, and another wire down here to remove. This one you're going to twist it, quarter turn counterclockwise, it'll pop out. This guy down here, you have to pull this red tab back. Once you've pulled the tab back, you can push down in the middle here and pull that out. Once you've done that, there's a little clip here that holds the wire. Wiggle it back and forth. That clip comes off and you've removed your taillight out of this 19 up style GM dually bed. Here we're going to be installing a taillight on this 19 and newer GM dually bed. They're the same Chevrolet to GMC. This happens to just be a Chevy style bed. You're going to have one connector, a bulb, and this clip that holds the wire harness to the taillight. And the bottom here is going to be this connector. Push that on there till it clicks. Make sure it doesn't come off, and then push that little red tab down into the connector, keeps it from vibrating off. Next is this little clip. It mounts in right here on the side of this tail light. Push it down on there. That holds the wire harness to the tail light. And then finally, as the little bulb socket up here, it only goes in one way. You do have to line it up in there, and once you get it lined up, give it a quarter turn, it'll stop turning, and now it is locked in place. There's two alignment pins that hold the tail light into the bed. Those go to those two orange spots right there. Have to get them lined up. Once they're lined up, simply push the tail light straight into the bed, and it'll hold itself up in there. We have two screws on the inside of the bed that hold the tail light in there. They are going to be a T15 style screw. Like to get them started by hand. You do not need any sort of screw gun for these. They really don't require a lot of torque, so I just have a T15 on a hand style screwdriver. Screw those down in there nice and snug. Don't go too far or else you will strip those clips out. And if you strip them out, there's nothing you can do at that point. Now that both of those are in there and tight, your taillight's been installed on this 19 up style GM dually bed.